Everybody, it looks like we are ready to go with game three, which, as I said, is going to be Legacy Ambassadors versus an exhibition team. Target Shopping Carts has forfeit the match, but we're going to roll right into this exhibition game. I'm Mutant Encounter, as I've already said, and I'm going to be casting this match with Kinderspiel.
Hello, hello. How you doing today, Mutant?
I'm doing fantastic. What about you?
Man, aside from that L, I just took from the last game. I'm doing pretty good, man.
Maybe next time,
Have
right?
to say.
Hopefully in the casters versus captains game next week, you'll get a little more
I'll
love.
I'll definitely be able to have another chance to extract my revenge. So definitely do not miss that All-Star weekend or All-Star event, I suppose. Just next week,
Sunday, the
Sunday.
23rd at 4 Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. EST on the 23rd.
A little bit later than our usual broadcasts, but should be a great time. So definitely check that out. For our West Coast representatives, I'm sure they'll be a little bit more appreciative of that later time. But here we are in this exhibition game in Champion Select. We do see, let me take a look at the teams real quick. So, Legacy Ambassadors does have that guy playing today. Looks like he will be in the top lane. Game Slave is new to them. Jack, also new. Grumpy Granny, also subbing in. Death Griffin, one of the other true and loyal members for Legacy Ambassadors. Good to see him here in the support position for Team Exhibition. Looks like top lane. I'm not sure if this team is in draft order or not, but we do have Charlie. He's subbed in a couple times. Witchblades, Bo, Meiki, and the Misfits.
Meiki representing Target Shopping Carts in this exhibition match.
True. So we should we'll still call them Target Shopping Carts because they have one player from the roster. That is the threshold, I suppose, we need to cross. Any less than that, and well,
yeah. It's a low bar, but they've met it, so we'll
for sure.
We're glad Meiki's here.
Oh yeah, we're very glad Meiki's here. Always an exciting player to watch as well, because we do see Senna locked in. Ooh, Master Yi being locked in here. I know Charlie does play a decent amount of Master Yi, so he will be on a comfortable pick here in this one. I also believe we may see an Ignite Smite. Yeah, it's also something Charlie does. He likes to take Ignite Smite on SG, so definitely interesting. We'll see how that plays out in this one. Galio being locked in here. Does not appear like they are in draft order. I do not know much about Game Slave, Jack, or Grumpy on the side of Legacy Ambassadors here, so I'm not sure what champions they tend to use.
We do see the Jin locked in, and I feel like from a very spectator perspective, Jin is a fun champion because when that curtain call goes out, it's very
Curtain call out.
Very fun ult.
Curtain call, yeah, for sure. And he's I don't know if you'd say a star. He's featured in one of the greatest League of Legends cinematics, Awaken. That's always a sick scene whenever I see him in that video for sure. I cover in a world now where Jin is an OG champion, and that's just weird. But here we are, nonetheless. Shen getting locked in. Definitely looking very tanky. A lot of CC coming out in here for Target Shopping Cards. Pike ban coming out. Definitely targeting the bot lane here, as that has not been chosen for Target Shopping Cards. Didn't want to see Pike, didn't want to see Jinx. It's like Target Shopping Cards definitely targeting the top side picks with their last two bans, Malphite and Mordekaiser. I like the comp being built so far by Target Shopping Carts. They definitely have the 2 solid frontline tanks. Lots of CC coming out from Shen and Galio. Especially to just give a lot of appeal for this Master Yi, as well as a very safe pick coming in on Meiki. We will be playing Ezreal here. Be interesting to see how they round it out with their last pick. Blitzcrank being hovered here. Definitely an interesting team comp coming from Legacy. Teemo and Blitzcrank. Although it looks like we'll be at... Wait a minute. I'm a little confused here as the roles for Legacy Ambassadors. Obviously, we're going to see Blitzcrank support Jhin ADC. I guess it's mid-mo. It's going to be mid-mo. Alright. And more hard CC coming in from Target Tropic Cards here. Misfits locking in Leona. Quite the team fighting comp they have over there. I'm not quite sure about this Ezreal pick, though. I feel like if we're fighting a comp like this, obviously it can work. It's not like it can't work, but I feel like you could go for a more aggressive AD here. I would say maybe more like I don't even know, like a Vayne or... That's not what I meant to say, not aggressive. Just like, Ezreal's definitely a very safe champion. Definitely likes to get a lot of poke down before like fights start off. And I feel like that's not exactly what they were going for with this. Not that it can't work, but we'll have to see how they play it. Definitely the better comp here, though, coming in from Target Shopping Cards. I don't know if you'd agree with that.
I suppose I would. So I guess we're looking at Senna in the top lane, right? Senna into Shen.
Here in the Senate will be top lane. And just for raw team fighting, the amount of CC coming in through from Target Shopping Cards is going to be ridiculous. As well, if they successfully manage to peel Master Yi, the only concern I would say that Target Shopping Cards has is they really might not have enough damage to, like, aside from this Master Yi, Ezreal will take some time to get his damage out. And if they're just trying to, like, they have plenty of peel to protect Master Yi, but if anything happens to him, their damage is completely shot. Ezreal can put it out, but it's going to be enough to go through 5 members of Legacy Ambassadors.
So is Galio taking mid teleport? I suppose that's not bizarre, right?
Nah, for sure. That's cool. Yeah, 2 teleports coming in on the side of Target Shopping Cards. As
and
to
the
the
Shen
one,
ult and the Galio ult, right?
this is very true. Lots of mobility for sure. Lots of map movement, capabilities for Target Shopping Cards. They definitely have all the tools they do need, I believe. And like I said, if Charlie does get picked off early on in one of these fights, the damage is shot. But if that doesn't happen, I feel like they will have enough to deal with all the members from Legacy Ambassadors. So just gonna have to be careful about that, and vice versa. Also, if Ezreal somehow gets picked off, I mean, they really only have 2. Well, Galio does do lots of damage. Don't get me wrong, Galio can do damage, but I would just be worried about if they lose one of their members, their damage is completely shot. So this is something they got to keep in mind.
Oh, the Blitzcrank on the side of Legacy Ambassadors. If he can land a hook on one of those valuable targets, that could really turn the tide of a fight in their favor.
That's true, land a hook. But if you do land a hook onto somebody, you gotta remember there could be that Shen ult coming in, Leona ult, lots of CC available and protection. Galio ult coming in, lots of support to be coming up on that. So if Death Griffin's gonna land a hook on one of these champions, they have to make sure they can take him out very quickly through a Shen ultimate and not be completely like messed up if the Galio ultimate flies down to wherever they're at. So, but yeah, for sure, definitely, if he can land a solid hook and just pick up one of those members, that's exactly what they're going to be looking to do in these fights. So, definitely, the tools are available for Legacy Ambassadors
if they can execute. What do you guys think in the chat? Is this a Legacy Ambassadors W or a Target Shopping Cards W?
Yeah, we need predictions now. So, let's see. If I had to predict, let me take a look at the the lineups here again on the loading screen.
Gotta see the skins. The skins have a lot of power too, right? You gotta have the intimidation factor taken into account.
For sure, for sure. We see Bo using the TPA Shen that adds about 3% to their win rate. So, I mean, all right. Predictions. I think that. Man, this is actually a tough one. It's got me kind of on the edge. Meiki is going to be playing AD in this game. I think that Target Shopping Carts is going to take down this W just because I feel like they have the team fighting comp. They've got the CC. They got the peel. You know what? I'm so on the fence. I'm actually going to switch my prediction. I'm predicting. I'm going to go for the Legacy W here. I think that they're not going to execute it properly. I feel like they're not going to have enough damage as it gets later on in the game. And honestly, this is going to be a really tough game because they're just so tanky, though, that it's going to be tough for Legacy Ambassadors to get through the front line of Target Shopping Carts. So I'm honestly really on the fence, but I'm going to go with Leg W here.
I was gonna go for a leg W myself. They've got the Jin, which is the fun champion. They've got, and they're picking up their first W because of the forfeit, but I feel like that might like spur them on to take a W, in fact, in the game.
They have been close the past couple weeks too.
They have. Today's the day. It's the last day of the season. Today's the day it has to happen.
Yes, well, Leg is now 1-11 on the season due to the FF. Would be nice if they actually picked up the W here as well. We do see that guy getting caught out already. Not a good start.
However,
these interesting level 1 plays that we see in the ALS, I love it. I know you love it.
I love it. The fans love it. The viewers love it. I mean, it's all about the action, right? The action for the viewers. Our teams know that, and they're trying to give that to us.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Going for those crazy level 1 plays. We do see in the chat, that guy calling for the Legacy 1-11 emote. I'll definitely have to see what we can do over here. We do have to unlock more emote slots, though, so...
Yes, we need to get to 15... We need to get enough subscriber points to get that second emote slot. So if anyone wants to subscribe to get us toward that Legacy 1-11 emote, just think about that. That would help. Make that a reality.
I believe we're at 9 subscriber points right now, so only 6 more. And man, we can get there. To make it happen. But we are well into this one. Junglers are clearing the first camps. Charlie will be starting at his red buff here. Getting that early buff. Maybe looking for an early gank here as he is pathing straight into the river. Like he might be heading towards the blue buff of Game Slave. Early gank coming in here, though, from Game Slave himself. Onto the Witchblades. Ignite will come out. Last auto coming in from Grim.
Oh!
Gets it to go. Just like that, we're tied up at 1. Teleport is available on Witchblades, though, so we'll get back to the lane. Not missing a lot of XP, not missing a lot of CS. But that will be a kill onto the Grumpy on this mid-mo here. Charlie will be on a collision path here with Game Slave in the jungle. Who's going to get this wolf? Smite came out. I actually see who got that. Someone got the wolf. Grammy.
But Charlie's
Grumpy Granny. Is he actually going to get out of this? Oh my goodness.
So I also wouldn't have thought that was going to happen. But...
Well, that's a kill on a Yi that I'm sure they wish they could have back. I thought when Grumpy Granny was rotating down there that Charlie was not going to be on the winning end of that, but ends up securing the kill in time and gets out with the assistance from Witchblade. So
some heavy trading in the bot lane, but everyone walks away for now.
Alright, got some small CS advantages for Legacy Ambassadors here in the top mid lane. See if they're able to continue to build on those. Bo getting poked out pretty hard here from that guy in this top lane. See how that guy continues to play this Senna top pick. Whooping out something a little unorthodox. But so far it's working for him, so... Gameslave back in his mid lane, knows the flash is unavailable on Witchblades. Trying to make some more magic happen. Witchblades does turn around for a second. Trying to dodge to the snowball, but will be taken very low here. The poison is ticking, and he will fall once again. Really good play here from Gameslave to punish Witchblades there while his flash is still down. Trying to get that snowball rolling, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
You like that? I had to.
It was right there, that's fair.
First dragon is about to be spawning in here. Charlie on the bot side of the map. Once again, right by Gameslave, both these junglers in each other's airspace this game. Charlie takes the blast cone, looks to start the dragon here. Leafy was spotted out on that Warden Tribush though. They definitely know what he's doing here. Witchblades has roamed down 4 members here, 4 target shopping carts. Oh, the hook barely misses Charlie. Very lucky for them. Gameslave unable to secure that steal there. He does smite early.
And loses his life in the attempt.
It will be going down, and first dragon is secured by target shopping carts. Mid lane, we do see Witchblades playing aggressively onto Grumpy. We'll be losing this trade though. In fact, Ignite does come out. He might be going down once again.
Oh.
A 3rd death for Witchblades in this mid lane already. Not looking good. So on top of those 3 deaths in this mid lane, also a pretty sizable CS advantage for only 7 minutes into the game. Those walks back to lane starting to add up here for the mid laner of target shopping carts. Charlie maybe eyeing the Senna in the top side. But it says first he wants to get the respawn of Gameslave's blue buff. Surely will be his. Well, Gameslave is actually in the area here. Not sure if he will be spotted out. These 2 junglers have been right next to each other for such a ridiculous amount of time in this game. They will run into each other once again. 1v1 underway, but neither of them really seem they want to go for that all in. We'll just walk away. Bot lane for marketable or target shopping cards, almost walking out of position there, but just realizes something is up at the last second. Arcane Shift should be coming through, although the knockup does hit both people. Blitz Hook does land onto the Misfits. Heal is coming through, keeping him alive. Lots of damage being returned back onto Jack. Shen Ultimate coming in clutch, and they will get the kill onto Death Driven. It's a great Shen ult there from Bo. And a great rotate, and that really is the map presence that we were talking about. Solar Flare does land onto Jack, but he is able to flash away. as he was just slowed. Yeah, the TP being available, or TP was down, excuse me, from Bo, but his ultimate was available. He's forced to walk back to lane now, but I'm sure that they are not worried about that. As 0 plates were picked up from that guy. And didn't lose too much CS either, as this wave is pushing back towards him. Another kill. Wait a minute. Interesting kill bot lane. I missed that. Jack getting killed very far behind his turret. Oh, it must have been True Shot, or whatever Ezreal's ultimate's called. Might be True Shot Barrage. Maybe he's Q. I don't know the exact names of the skills. Ezreal's ultimate must have sniped them out. Another kill coming in. Grumpy getting shut down in the mid lane. That kill going on to Charlie as well, so lots of gold getting funneled onto Charlie here. Which, if you are target shopping cards, you're definitely not worried. You're definitely happy about that. Both of their carries picking up several kills here. Meiki already 2-0-2 on this Ezreal. Although sniped by Jin W there. Another shutdown. Definitely not what they're looking for. Especially just as this dragon is about to be spawning in about 5 seconds. You see Game Slave lurking around. Charlie also in the area. Will be stopping in his Gromp first. Might give Martin, or Legacy Ambassadors, excuse me, just enough time to take this out. Misfits does catch them out, but they actually might have enough here to turn this around. Solar Player does land on the game out. Will die before the Dragon's taken down. Dragon still secured by Legacy Ambassadors. Charlie barely getting that kill. Will be dropped though, and target shopping carts ends up sweeping this fight with a 3-for-1. So while they did get wait, Game Slave survived that? No, he must have just respawned. While Game Slave did get killed there, Legacy Ambassador still able to pick up that dragon. So it wasn't a complete loss for them. But definitely, you're not minding that if you are target shopping cards here, because one drag does not mean very much. And they're definitely looking to keep the pressure on, to get their own snowball rolling. Not the snowball that Game Slave is pushing here, but we'll land on a Meiki with the reverse engage coming. Game Slave taken very low. Meanwhile, topside, Charlie picking up the kill onto that guy. Another snowball rolling here in the bot lane. Trying round 2 here onto the Misfits. We do have some backup here. Third member. Stopwatch does come out though. Buying a little bit of time here, but not enough. Oh, but he does get that return kill. So, target shopping cards definitely holding in there strong. Although, if you are in the lead like this, you're not necessarily looking for just trading kills, trying to push that advantage, get even more. But there he is. Meanwhile, while I'm saying that, Meiki picking up. Oh, 2v1 or 1v2, excuse me. Meiki on this Ezreal looking very clean. Target shopping cards does have 3,000 gold lead here. Just about 13 minutes into the game. Reasonably sized advantage.
Charlie
and a lot of
in
the
top
gold.
lane trying to come in and gank that guy, and that guy is running for his life.
But his team showed up and saved his butt, so you know what? That works out, I guess. Oh no, Charlie was running. Never mind, he died.
No,
On the
you're right. Yeah, that guy was running.
Oh, that guy was running.
Yeah.
Right.
He ran right into it.
Teammates are always nice.
So it's a team game.
Bot lane, seeing a 1v1 between the Misfits, or Meiki and Jack. Those creeps getting in the way of those Ezreal Qs just a little bit. But we do have 6 kills on Meiki on this Ezreal and 5 kills on Charlie Z. Lots of gold onto their carries. Definitely a good position in this game as we begin to transition towards the mid game. That guy pushed up pretty far here in this top lane. Does get the kill under the turret. Shut down onto that guy, but Charlie is here. Is a couple levels down, but we'll see.
Huge damage out of that guy.
Yeah, that guy really ahead here on us in this top lane. Definitely 2 levels up onto Charlie. Charlie needs to be careful here. We do see Game Slave coming up top lane. They could be looking for a potential dive here. Charlie is walking back into this bush. We'll spot out Game Slave. Just in time. Some lucky time in there. Oh, he's still under this turret, and he's very low. Snowball is coming in. Will not have the W. Dodges it with the Alpha Strike. Well done there. Shenel coming in. Huge shield. Will it be enough? It will not. As the Nunu ult does take him out, but the return kill is there. 1 for 1. Target shopping carts trading a lot of kills here. Gold lead shrunken out to just about 1,000.
And Granny in the mid lane looking to take this first turn. Over the side of Legacy. Which brings the gold almost exactly even.
Yeah, Legacy getting even more gold onto this Teemo. Definitely one of their stronger champions at the moment. Skull Crab being taken down by Meiki. As the Earth Drake has spawned. Charlie dropping the Herald here, trying to put some pressure on this bot side turret. Trying to maybe take down this dragon, but fight is breaking out here. Game Slave getting taken very low. Alpha Strike will take him out. Galio ult does land in, doesn't land on many members. Charlie gets taken out before we can do anything else. Another 1 for 1 here. Target shopping cards really was unable to do very much with the lead that they built up early on. Now this game stays pretty even. Meiki does get that return solo kill, 1v2. Trying to go for even more here. We'll get stunned up by Jin. On the flank here, we do see Grumpy coming in. Maybe getting a little bit too far forward here, but the mushroom does explode, ticking down very low on Witchblades. Curtain call coming in. Witchblades fairly out of range of that. Meiki picking up that last kill. Meiki showing a lot of work here on this Ezreal. Definitely looks very comfortable on this pick. But no one taking the dragon. No one claiming this third Drake for their own. We do see Game Slave starting up here, but members still around for target shopping cards. Oh, nice ultimate here coming in from Game Slave. Misfits diving Jin on the backline. Somehow stays alive while Charlie's able to slice through. Oh, nice hook there, though.
Wow.
Yeah, nice hook there to save the life of Jack. And the dragon's still chilling. He says, I got time.
Yes, this Mountain Drake is probably very pleased with with the outcome of those fights. Gets to hang around.
Says, hey, it's extra time I get to be chilling here. I should have been dead already. No. And the Rift's still yet to be spawned in because of this dragon still being here too, so we'll be seeing what that is in a little bit. The Misfits looking for more 1v1 action here in his top lane against that guy. Does have some minion advantage. Another 1v1 kill here from Meiki. Another shutdown. Lots of gold here. Although he is on the wrong side of this map here, which is the cue for Legacy Ambassadors to start up his dragon. The engage still coming in through from target shopping carts, landing. Already losing a member though. I don't know if they really want this.
Team's coming in.
Oh, huge ultimate from Meiki. Wow. That Ezreal ultimate completely turned the tide of that fight. And target shopping carts may have still been in position to win that, but it was just completely over when that ultimate came through and landed. It landed on, I'm pretty sure, 3 members, just chunking them. Good shot there from Meiki, for sure. But that does spawn in the Mountain Rift, which will be the rift for this game. Target shopping cards jumping out to another 3k gold lead here. See if they will be able to take more advantage of this. Meiki rather, definitely coming online with his Ezreal pick. Ezreal definitely needs to get a couple items under his belt. But Trinity Force and Mana Immune completed here. So lots of damage going to be coming out from Meiki. And this is the part of the game where they will be grouping up, getting these real team fights going, which we were saying should be the strong point for target shopping cards with the ridiculous front line that they have. I think this is definitely the time where they need to be looking to take a good fight and push this lead. Although Witchblades take completely out of the fight, forced to flash that Sentinel there. Well done here from Legacy Ambassadors. I don't know if TSC wants to take a 4v5 here, especially since Charlie is in his top lane. Meiki getting hooked though. Taking very low. Heal comes out. We'll heal him up again. Is able to continue putting on damage. Does pick up that kill. Picks up a second kill here. Meiki not taken out of this fight. Able to just completely go ham. We'll walk over a number of team mushrooms here. Have to back off a little bit. Death Griffin coming in, trying to secure the kill onto Meiki. Current Call comes out. Will get the killing blow. So it looked like Legacy Ambassadors is about to win this fight clean-handed, but then the Gallia ultimate coming in pretty much makes it... Or, I guess it's a 3-for-2, so still advantage for target shopping cards. And considering that they only had 3 members there, they'll definitely be okay with that. Charlie was up in the top lane pushing, and Witchblades was forced to reset after getting chunked out early on in that fight, so definitely not the ideal fight for target shopping cards, and they're still able to come out on top. So we both had our money on Legacy this game, if I remember correctly.
We did, that's true.
So are we going to do some mid-game... oh, we do see Charlie going very deep here. Diving the entire team. I'm not sure. He obviously didn't know they were all there, but ended up diving the entire team of Legacy.
Yes, probably about 5 times as many players there as he was expecting.
True.
So are you ready to recall this match in favor of target shopping cards? Is that what you're leading into there?
I don't even think I would go that. I still have my money on Legacy. I am questioning. It looks like Legacy or Target, excuse me, is not really using their lead effectively here. I feel like this is the exact moment of the game where they'd be able to push their advantages with this huge power spike coming in through from Meiki and Charlie for that matter. But I'm worried that as these fights get later on, I don't know. I just have not been impressed with the execution here from target shopping cards. But the front line from them is just so ridiculous that it might not end up mattering as they scale a little bit. So we'll just have to see. That is going to be one tanky Leona. Yeah, engage is coming through now. Zenith Blade puts Misfits in a bad spot. Being taken very low here. Front line for target shopping carts doing the job that needs to be done. Meiki able to poke out that from over the wall. Misfits very low though. Teemo Shroom doing detrimental damage here to the carries for target. Curtain Call coming out will secure that kill. Charlie very low trying to take this dragon before he inevitably goes down. Manages to do so. So those are the fights that, although Bo may be getting caught out here in a bad spot, we'll be getting flanked by Death Griffin. Not sure if he sees this.
Well, he sees it now.
Yeah, he sees it now. Very true. Bo going down here too. But that fight from target shopping carts is very unorganized. While Misfits was able to, or Meiki, excuse me, put some damage through from across that wall from a pretty safe spot, they were not able to get enough damage down. While the front line for target shopping carts, Leona and Witchblades were really just completely face tanking Legacy Ambassadors in the river, and that's really not the engage they're looking for.
And so once again, Legacy has evened up the gold. They are very determinedly staying in this, even if they target shopping carts pulls a little ahead and then they let Legacy step back up even with them.
Do you see Charlie starting up this drag? No pink ward in the pit, luckily for them. No vision available for Legacy.
Oh,
Has some support now, but they are in a very bad spot. As Shen is bot lane, does have ultimate available. Will be coming in here. Witchblade's getting taken very low though. And it looks like Legacy is getting routed. Oh, maybe not though. Kiting out the damage here. Wow, that guy and Jack. Lots of DPS still available. Quadra kill coming in for that guy. Wow. Yeah, it looked like Legacy was about to get routed there, but that guy and Jack, damage still available and alive. Able to kite out the members of target shopping carts there and clean up the fight. And that fight was so hectic, I would have to go back and watch it, see exactly what happened, but it leads to my suspicion that target shopping carts just has not been playing these fights optimally, which I feel like they should be able to win at this point in the game, but just speculation. Oh, nice flash there in to secure the kill by Jack. Trying to kite out the CC here. Legacy Ambassadors carries just completely not caring about the armor and health from target shopping carts, but enough people respawn. We'll pick up that kill onto that guy, as they did get a little bit greedy there with their staying.
I think that put a large amount of shutdown gold over into target shopping carts for taking that guy down.
I mean, he's still worth 200 gold. Definitely a lot of... Oh, hook landing on the Misfits. Nice hook there from Death Griffin. More and more action. Not much time for breaks here. We do see Misfits. Arcane shifting forward, securing that kill on Death Griffin. Granny being taken down there by Bo. And just like that, got some long death timers on the side of Legacy Ambassador. This game is back and forth. And the Dragons are tied up. We got ourselves a game. But still a lot of time left here on Grumpy and Death. We do see target shopping carts starting up this Baron. Shredding through pretty quickly. Curtain Call is coming out though. Members are from Legacy. Lots of damage coming out from that guy. My goodness.
Wow.
They said, you're trying to take that Baron? I don't think so.
Thanks for the leash.
Jack and that guy just putting out ridiculous amounts of damage right now. As we see the moral reminder is completed for that guy, which really just helps him completely shred through the tanks and target shopping carts. These members should be tanky. Misfits building tank. We do have Shen going. These members should be taking up a lot of damage, but they're just being shredded by the carries from Legacy right now. Which was the one thing that Target Tropic Hearts needed, was to have that solid front line and solid CC to allow Charlie and Meiki to put out enough damage. But something we still really have not seen is a straight up 5v5. Target Tropic Hearts has really just been pretty unorganized, I feel like, and that window may have closed, as they are now at a pretty significant gold deficit. But we'll have to see. Still pretty disjointed here. Bo can join with his ultimate. Seems the blade does land. This might be the pick they're looking for here. That guy gets dropped immediately. Death Griffin will be soon to follow, and this is the fight that Target Shopping Cards was trying to find. We do see Jack heading out very effectively here, putting out some damage. Members falling very low on Target Shopping Cards, but it looks like it will not be enough as Grumpy gets taken down 3-0.
But Legacy did pick up the third dragon there, it looks like. That's their consolation prize for that engagement, which obviously didn't go in their favor.
Yeah, third drag for Legacy. Soul will be the option here, just about 4 minutes. And this is killing the Baron play from Legacy Ambassadors here. 3 members down, going to be killing that Baron buff timer quite a bit. Members strolling back onto the map for Legacy. And that was the team fight potential that I've kind of been talking about this whole game here from Target Shopping Cards. Is if they're focused and organized. Oh, that guy getting poked really low by Meiki. What a pick! A nice flash there to make sure he does not get picked off by Jack. And this is probably the game, honestly. The two hyper carries now down for Legacy. Definitely, Target Shopping Cards definitely has their eyes on this mid inhib. Oh, nice hook there, landing on the Charlie though. Alpha Strike 2, dodge the damage. Things turning from bad to worse here for Legacy. This might be game. Long death timers, Grumpy down for 45 seconds. Game Slave only one alive for another 15. I think this is game.
Not looking great.
Game Slave doing everything he possibly can. Pop on that ultimate, trying to get some damage out, but Target Shopping Card says resistance is futile. Quite a game there. Very close for a long time.
Definitely.
But it really came down to, I feel like, Target Shopping Cards. They had the lead. They had a lead early on, 3,000 goal lead, about 16 minutes, I believe. Really unable to organize and push that advantage and snowball this game. Almost threw the game back to Legacy then, but finally started using their team comp a little bit better, finding the fights they needed to be much more organized, and Meiki with some really amazing plays, honestly, on this Ezreal. Definitely would be my MVP of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Take a quick look at the damage charts. But again, that guy and Jack were doing ridiculous amounts of work for Legacy Ambassadors. Definitely put up a solid fight. Like you can say Target Shopping Cards was being a little bit sloppy with their team fighting, which is true. But definitely some very, very solid play coming out from that guy and Jack, as well as Grumpy. Really, the whole team from Legacy played a solid. At the end of the day, Target Shopping Cards picking up his W in this exhibition match. And we are a little bit behind schedule here, so we will just jump straight into our break, and we will be back with Game 4 of the day, which is the pinnacle, the piece de resistance, Mark Bell Fan Club versus Nancy Drew Crew, the match we have all been waiting for. Final match of the regular season. Will Martin Cabell Fan Club be able to continue their playoff dream or keep their playoff dreams alive. If they do, in fact, win this next match, it will force a three-way, I don't know what you'd call it, tiebreaker round between Mark Bell Fan Club, Threat Level Midnight, and Nancy Drew Crew. A lot is on the line here for this fourth seed in the playoffs. Don't go anywhere. We'll be starting up shortly.